We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Cueto has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Very high, 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Padres nothing, Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Richards will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
The right fielder.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And the pitch.
At the ball.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2-0 now. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Mike Yastrzemski is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fastball called for strike 2. Popped up. Longoria is there. 1 out.
That is it. The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Pence will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Evan Longoria.
Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So striding in, Hunter Pence, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero is there to take it as Pence is retired on the first pitch he sees. Zach Davies is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 17, Zach Davies.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Cordero is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 17, Zach Davies.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zach Davies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Strike called, 2-1. Fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brandon Crawford digging in next. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Coming in is Myers, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Cueto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Line towards center field. Cordero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. To third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Into the box, Tommy Pham. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Duggar. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it, and that retires the side. 3-up, 3-down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cordero patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Still even at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he
Now
struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Eric Hosmer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So here's Will Myers.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Flores is there to Crawford for one. To Belt for the twin killing.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Duggar going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And you can see on the graphic his total for the year places him 3rd best on the San Diego roster. Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia,
as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Reined in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Pence.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now the 2-1. Wilmer Flores will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Now a flare out to left center. Tatis onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
In now, Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Franchy Cordero. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Padres, number 7, Juan Lagares.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flores has it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We are still scoreless. Drew Pomeranz will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
15, Drew Pomeranz.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
The center fielder, Steven Duggar.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 3-2. Pitch is popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
So here now's the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here it comes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping up now, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tatis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1 offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giants leave a couple. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in. Nope.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer, he singled his last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. Padres go down quietly. Still no score. Luis Perdomo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luis Perdomo.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Down and away, ball one. Perdomo benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Cordero is right there, one down.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter.
So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Will Myers. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Franchy Cordero. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Strom will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. And that's over. 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count still full. 3-2. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Austin Slater will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here it comes, 2-0. Ground ball right side. He's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Danny Jimenez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Hedges. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, and this one's off the 5th archway. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Tommy Pham. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Pence. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
So stepping in, Manny Machado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duggar's there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Nope. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This is pulled into right. Myers is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Here's Will Myers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Myers awaiting the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Pence, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Trent Grisham will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a curveball in for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Franchy Cordero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Marlene Garcia trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Marlene Garcia.
Austin Hedges will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The set and the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Flores gets down to make a great play. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Kirby Yates enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The pitch.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The left fielder.
Riding in once again, Hunter Pence. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out toward right field. Myers is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
1-1 the count now. Two out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Brandon Crawford would be next. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Last strike here for the Giants. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Matt Strahm earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.